today's video is going to be on Rahu and Ketu, who are associated with the nodes of the moon. And so I'm going to put the symbols up here. I'm going to put the north node, who is Rahu, up here. And that's like the symbol where like it's going, there's like a head on top. And then I'm going to put Ketu over here, and he is like the circle underneath. Um, and that's because he's associated with a body, because there was one demon, Rahu Ketu, who wanted to get the nectar of the gods. Apparently, it was very good, but he was a demon. He was not allowed to get this like blissful, beautiful nectar, which might be like wisdom of the gods. So he disguised himself and he was hanging out, and he went to go eat the nectar. And Lord Vishnu was like, oh, hell no. I can see that you're trying to fool me. I can see you're a demon because I'm a god. Like, screw this. So he cut Rahu Ketu's head right off. And so part of him, he's a demon, Rahu Ketu. He's an eternal being. He can't die. So his head is now here, and it's separate from his body over here. So the head of the demon is now Rahu, and the body of the demon is Ketu. Now the head of the demon is associated with eternal hunger, a hunger that can't be satiated because it's the head of the demon. He got a taste of that food, but he's eternally hungry. It never got digested. So when you see that in a chart, that is not, a lot of people think of the nodes as good. They are a malefic force, just like Saturn or Mars, except it's a demon. He's not even a god. So it's this hunger for things that you keep trying and trying to fill, but you'll never fulfill it. And you may think it's holy. Remember, it's a demon disguised as a god. So it's some type of goal in life that you are going to stop at nothing. You are going to stomp over any people. You'll screw anybody over. You'll do anything to get it or fulfill it when there's a planet there or when a planet hits it. And you'll think it's for a spiritual reason or a higher purpose, but it's not. It's a hunger that's part of your ego that's never going to be satiated. Versus the south node. So the body of the demon. Now, people thought this was like less malefic, but it still can be problematic. So the body of the demon doesn't have a head. It just wants to escape the world, to not be involved in the world, and to disappear. So sometimes, remember, this is a demon disguised as a god. So we can think the south node is super spiritual, super virtuous, but it's not. It's a demon. It's associated where we want to escape life. So we might escape into a spiritual life, be a hermit, pray all day, get so into our spiritual practice. We may indulge in like substance use and think that substance is like super holy and we're escaping the world for a higher purpose because we know better. Or we may go live on a mountain, think that's holy, but it's not. It's us escaping the world, and it's something that can be sabotaging to us. So when a planet is there, it wants to escape the world. Now, sometimes that can be good or bad. Sometimes they say it could diminish, like a malefic force like Mars or Saturn. Your moves may vary, and it may depend, so the node of the moon is actually where the sun and the moon meet. So the other myth was that the sun and the moon found this demon and cut his head off as well, where it met. So your moves may vary if like the moon is there or the sun is there. You have to really take into account like if you're reading a chart, what's going on overall in it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video on the nodes of the moon, and I will see you guys in the next video.